Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. Once again, we are here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, we're back to the NBA playoffs. Like I said, I'll do the NFL late on the week. But tonight, I am here for the NBA playoffs. All right, well, let's talk, ladies. First, let's talk about the... I think everybody wants to talk about the other game. The title, you know. Right now, excuse me. I had a pie and I'm having problems right now. I have diarrhea. I have American diarrhea because it was an American pie. Anyways, so I'm sure. Okay, anyways, yes. So let's talk about this game right now. Let's talk about the Houston Minnesota game and then we'll go to the famous game. All right, what everybody wants to talk about. All right, so this game, 2-1. Houston's leading. First game, it was a close game, Houston won. Second game, it was a whoop-ass, Houston won. Third game, it was a whoop-ass, Minnesota won. So you're wondering if this is going to be one of those 7-game series that the home team wins every game. And it kind of seemed like that in the first half. James Harden has struggled. He started struggling in game 2, struggled in game 3. And today, only scored 2 points in the first quarter. I believe he scored 12. He scored a 10. In the second half, in the second quarter, he scored 12 points in the 12 points in the first half. And everybody's like, "Oh my lord, here we go again. James Harden sucks in the playoffs." I was saying it too. I'm like, this guy just sucks ass. And it looked like Minnesota's gonna win this game. Actually, Houston still led, I believe, 50-49 at halftime. I'm like, okay, well, but damn it, that second half started. James Harden got his hat out of his ass and completely went crazy. The team went crazy, scoring 50 points. 50 points in that third quarter. And that was nasty. At one point, they were up by 31. They just completely turned it on. James Harden got his head out of his ass. He finished with 35? The guy completely killed it in that second half. And like most of his points came in the second and third quarter. Like, he didn't even do. I think he only had like 2 points in the first half, in the first quarter, and only like 2 points in the fourth quarter. He did most of the damage in the third quarter. Completely killed it. You know, Minnesota, they just don't. I think they're just too young. Simple as that. And Jimmy Butler, we don't know if he's 100%. And then as far as Wiggins and Anthony Towns go, they're just too green. Remember Anthony Davis, the first time in the playoffs, got completely swept by the Warriors? I feel like right now that's what happened with Minnesota. Anthony Towns, Wiggins, they're too young. They don't know whether to shit or when to watch. Jimmy Butler, is he 100%? We don't know. Whatever, it's 3-1. Most likely it's over in Houston for 5, most likely. I thought it was going to be a little bit more competitive. But Minnesota, as talented as they are, it's funny because you look at Philadelphia, and also same thing, they got a very young team led by Joel Embiid and Simmons. And that team is looking pretty good, up 3-1 right now in Miami. And this Minnesota team, which is pretty much the same thing, you know, you're led by Jimmy Butler, the veteran, so you wouldn't even think, you know, and then you got the 2 young guys in Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns, and they just can't seem to put it together. Now, obviously, Houston's a much better team than Miami, but still, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, whatever. Houston looks like they're gonna win this thing in 5. That's what it seems like. We'll see what happens, though. All right, shout out to James Harden for getting his head out of his ass in that second half. Anyways, let's go to the game. Everybody's surprised. Utah versus Thunder. Oh my lord. And I told you guys on Saturday, I had a feeling this could happen. Remember? When Utah, I had a feeling Utah could win both games at home 3-4 and go up on this series 3-1. Didn't I tell you that on here on Saturday night? Go watch the show from Saturday night. I came on here and I said, Utah, it will not surprise me if Utah won this game tonight and went up 3-1. Didn't I say that? Go watch the film from Saturday night show. I say that. And that is exactly what happened. And it happened even worse than I thought. At one point, what was it, like a 20-point lead? Damn it, I don't know what's happening. This team does not work. I'm sorry, but usually when you put these super teams together, like the Celtics, the Miami Heat team, the Warriors, now with Kevin Durant as a super team, it works. This is one of the few times that putting a super team together has not worked out. I do think both Carmelo Anthony and Paul George will leave the Thunder once this season's over. It is not working out. Westbrook, he'll stay there. He got his contract extension. He'll stay there. But I do think it's probably over. 3-1. Maybe, look, maybe they'll win Game 5 and then, Utah will close it out at Utah. But it's over, guys. It is over. Utah's completely outplaying them. They're playing more as a team. Thunder are really struggling. Carmelo Anthony has lost it. I said it the whole time. I said it back in February. Trade him and try to get another defensive player. It's just not working out with all three of them. I told you guys. What didn't I say? I said in the Twitter deadline when Andre Robinson went down, their best wing defender. I said, you know what? Forget about Carmelo Anthony. Go use him as a trade and go get yourself another wing defender to replace Andre Robinson. That's what I said. It's just not working. It is not working. Now, I think if it would have just been Paul George and Westbrook, I think it would have worked out. But Carmelo Anthony it's just not working. I hate to say it, but Carmelo Anthony's in the same place as Dwayne Wade. They have fallen off the cliff, which is kind of sad, but it's true. Carmelo Anthony, 11 points tonight and plays too many minutes. It's just not working, ladies. It is not working. And I think, unfortunately, you're never most likely. You may maybe convince Paul George to resign, but Melo, that's the thing. I think you have to pay him $27 million next year. Like, they have to figure out a way to get Carmelo Anthony out of that team. And then you have to decide, do you want to start all over with Westbrook? Or do you want to at least, get rid of Carmelo Anthony no matter what? And then Westbrook, you'll have Westbrook. Do you want to get Paul George another shot of just Paul George and Westbrook out? Because I think everybody's pretty interested in see how that would work out. Get Carmelo Anthony out of there and just have Paul George and Westbrook and see how that works out. Because I think that would be much, much, much better. But obviously they don't have control over that because Paul George can do whatever the hell he wants. He's a free agent. It's going to be very interesting what happens. Because I think for sure you got to get rid of Carmelo Anthony. He's just not working. And then you're going to have to make a decision. Do you want to restart all over around Westbrook? Or do you want to try to sign Paul George and try to see if it works with just two? Because I think it will with just those two. But you got to see what happens. Nobody knows what happened. But Carmelo Anthony sucks ass. He's going to keep playing because of the money. And, these players it takes them a while to understand that they're done. But Carmelo Anthony to me is done. It's done for him. He hasn't been the same player in a long time. It is over. He can no longer play defense. He can't do anything anymore. He scored 11 points tonight. Are you serious? It's over. Carmelo Anthony, McDonald's is a possibility. Wendy's is a possibility. Just forget about the NBA, Carmelo Anthony. Go to hell. And now is he going to walk out? Is he going to retire? Hell no. He's got $27 million on next year. He's still it's gonna take him a while to realize he can no longer play. Look at Vince Carter. He's 41 and he's still playing. Mono Mobley in San Antonio, 41 still playing. Nowinski, I believe he's like 41 as well and still playing. You hope that's not the case with Carmelo Anthony, but I don't know. But Carmelo Anthony's done. He should no longer be considered a superstar in this league. I'm sorry. He is done. At least take a page out of Dwayne Wade's book and come off the bench. Maybe you can be more successful that way because you are done. You are done, Carmelo Anthony. And this series to me is Utah's to win. When I was surprised that the Thunder win at 5, but then they're losing the next game in Utah. I'm sorry. This series is over. I'm very sorry. They just can never figure it out the whole season. I don't know what the hell's happening. Them in Cleveland, like I said on Saturday's show, or Friday's show, whatever the hell the show was, they're so flashy, everybody loves them, but they're just not good enough. Everybody loves Thunder because of Westbrook. Melo, Paul George, but they're just not good enough. And everybody loves LeBron James, but they're just not good enough. I'm sorry. It's just one of those years for both of these teams where, yes, everybody loves the players, but the team is not that good. I'm sorry. Anyways, that's all for tonight on the show. What else can I say but thank you? Ronald has Louisiana diarrhea. I have American diarrhea for having an apple pie, or a lemon pie, whatever the hell it was. What else is going on? I think that's all that's going on in the comment section right now. I saw, like I said, Chicken Legs preview, told me that he was mad at me for picking his Miami pick. He wants a linebacker. Marty said, you know, he'd rather have a defensive lineman, but he will take a linebacker. That's all I heard from just Chicken Legs and Marty. Nobody else has really. Ronald, I don't know if you paid attention, but I said your Cowboys can get Calvin Radley, and you never commented anything. You're still more worried about LeBron James going to the Pelicans. I think Marty right now, that's all he's worried about. Excuse me, Ronald. I think that's all he's worried about right now. Ronald is LeBron James going to LeBron James going to the Pelicans. That's all Ronald's worried about. Ronald, you're delusional right now. You're delusional. You are delusional right now. You need to focus on other things like the next round, son. S-O-N, not S-U-N, not the sunshine. It's sun. Anyways, what else can I say but thank you? Marty, please control him. But yeah, I would like to know your thoughts on the draft instead of next year, LeBron James going to the Pelicans. Focus on this season. Anyways, what else can I say but thank you? What else can I say but thank you? And until next time, I'm the greatest human being to ever live. And until next time, I will see you later.